Welcome to the show, Richard Mofe-Damijo. Thank you so much for sparing your time and giving us this interview. You started your career mid-80s, now over 3 decades in the
37 years, yes.
Yes. What keeps you going?
It's my love for the profession. I love what I do. It's my happy place. It is the place where I would rather be and nowhere else. I love the energy that I get from the space, and I love the energy that it makes me give as well. And it energizes me and renews my faith in the profession. I like the fact that there are a lot more younger people coming in now who are inspired by the work we did in the past and want to improve on it. And some of us are going to stick through it with them, growing it together for as long as we have breath.
You were in Kenya a few weeks back. What did you love about the country?
What is there not to love about Kenya? Everything. I love the changing landscape as you move. In 1 hour, the landscape changes so dramatically that it's like you're in a different country. So Kenya is like a collection of countries, similar to Nigeria. Just that I love the fact that there's an absence of fear. Whilst I was there, I felt very welcomed, and I would love to come again, over and over and over and over again. I have a team that I'm working with there now, and I'm hoping that you will see me more in Kenya, and I will have cause to come back in Kenya and make it a second home. I'm looking forward to making Kenya my second home.
You should also visit the coast next time you come.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, my next trip straight to Mombasa area, straight to those islands that you guys, those wonderful islands that I've been hearing about. Definitely, I will be in that side of the coast.
Yes, Castle and Castle. We are now in season 2, which is currently airing on Netflix. What do you like about being in the show?
What is there not to like? I love everything about the show. It's family drama. It's love at its most dizzying heights. It's lots of intrigues and sex, sexual tension and everything. When men and women are gathered in a space, there is a lot of intrigues, and so that's a lot of underhandedness and heavy-handedness and backbiting and all kinds of things. Murder and whodunit. So it's a real roller coaster this second season. I can imagine. I can imagine what the writers are brewing for season 3. I can see it already. So I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. You studied law in the university. Does it help when you're acting the big top lawyer?
My background in law does help, because when you come to a lawyer, you expect your problem to be solved. And that's exactly what I present, from my dressing to how I speak and to how I talk to clients is all part of it. So yes, that helps.
Okay. Now, in season 1, we've seen a lot of drama in this show. We've seen witch doctor come in and complain, and the role of husband and wife on the program. What should we expect in season 2 without giving spoiler alerts?
Well, season 2 is already on. It's a lot. Are you talking about season 3 or season 2?
Season 2 for people who have not watched it or
watched it. Oh,
yeah.
Oh, season 2 is it's a roller coaster. I mean, it's hard not to say anything without spoiling it. But look, just guys, go watch it. If you love season 1, then season 2 will blow you out. For season 3, people are already asking us questions. Why is it? Why did we stop in just 2 episodes, in 6 episodes? So they can't wait for season 3. And I say to them, go to Netflix and complain that you need season 3 real quick. I don't have the power to bring season 3 to you guys. But it will be a pleasure to work on season 3. The writers are itching also to go. Season 2 ended with a lot of cliffhangers. I'm sure if you have seen it, you'll see that the cliffhangers are more than 4. So they all need to be resolved, So it take more than 1 season to resolve all the cliffhangers right now.
You are now on radio with the new show, The Book I'm Reading. What inspired the show?
It's because I didn't create the show. It was created by Kadari Ahmed. But I think the reading culture is dying. And so we want to use our own, it's our own way of trying to encourage more people to read, that reading shapes lives, that books can shape lives and shape destinies and can lead you on a path towards greatness. And so we try and bring people who are reading and who can testify to the fact that because they read certain books and they read, their lives have been better for it. I in particular, my life has been better for the fact that I read quite a bit. It does open your vista, your coast, and it expands your coast.
You recently turned 60. Happy late birthday. And you seem energetic than most 60-year-old. What keeps you young?
I don't know. I guess I just don't deal with the number. I just carry on like I know how to, without paying regard to the fact that I'm 60 years old. I guess I don't absorb the weight of 60. For me, I still feel like I have the energy that I had when I was 21. And so I will just go ahead and attempt whatever it is that I have to attempt without regard to age. And so that's what actually keeps me young. I don't think about myself in numbers. I just think about myself in capacity and what it is that I can do. And I don't think that age will limit me in any way.
You're also a fashionable guy. Do you have a stylist? What's your go-to fashion?
I keep it simple. When I'm in doubt, I wear black. So I don't have a stylist. I'm my own stylist. From time to time, I work with some stylists for shoots and stuff like that. But most times when I have to go out on a personal date or for a show or whatever, I dress myself. I have quite an impressive wardrobe, I must say, over the years. And so I style myself most times. But for major shoots and all that, people style me. Okay. I give the credits for people when they style me. Yeah.
You're a father of 4. What have you learned raising your children?
I'm a father of 5. 6 actually. With grandchildren. With grandchildren. 3 grandchildren. So what have I learned raising them? That life is about values. I was raised with a lot of values, and I try to pass on those values, to my children, to keep life simple and be humble and respectful. And humility doesn't cost you anything. Love work, love their work, and aim to change the world from wherever place they find themselves. Make society better than they found it. That's how I raise my family.
That's nice. You celebrated your 20 years marriage. What is your advice to the young people, especially now that marriage, no one even pays attention or wants to put in the work? What will be your advice to the young?
They say it is overrated, right?
Yeah.
But mine is don't rush into it. Mm-hmm. If you find the right person and marry, if you find the right person, you will stay in it. Mm-hmm. I think most people don't find the right person. They give in to pressure, societal pressure, family pressure, and they probably end up with the wrong persons. And it can only last you for as long as it can. But when you find the right person, and it is a decision that you make majorly by yourself or by the two of you, it was a decision that the two of you made, then you will also decide to keep it and stay in it, no matter what life throws at you. I think that's what the secret is, to longevity in it.
Young women and mature women regard you as a sex symbol. Do you get that a lot?
Well, I do, and sometimes I look at myself and I wonder what it is. I'm just that worry boy from Delta. I don't know what it is to see, but I guess also it is the guy on TV or in the films. When you're in the movies, then you are a center of attraction. And if your craft does resonate with people, then you even get a lot more attention. And I'm grateful for that. I'm truly humbled to be called the sex symbol, or to be called a fashionable man, or to be admired at all by my audience. It does really flatter me, because at heart I'm just a basic worry boy, like I call myself. Yes. Worry, by the way, is a small town in Delta State of Nigeria.
Okay. Inhabited by which community?
By mostly the Urhobos, the Shakiris, the Anyomas, the Sokos, and the Ijaws. Those are the major tribes, ethnic groups there.
You had a political career. Will you be seeing you going back to politics?
I'm not. What they say, never say never. I had an appointed position. If I get one again that will serve the people well, yes. But will I go out of my way to seek one? I'm not sure. I like what I do, and I'm contributing my quota to society from my space.
For the young generation, who they see themselves as the next RMD, what will be your advice to them?
Be the best you can. Don't just be the next RMD. Be a bigger RMD. Be a bigger and a better one, so that the generation after you can then be bigger. Then there will be growth. Becoming just the next RMD, there is no growth. You have to surpass what I have done. That's when there is growth.
Okay.
So for my advice is usually, know your craft. Stick to it, innovate as you go along, because that is the key. You have to have the ability to innovate every day on your feet. Improvise. An actor's life is about improvising, when the situation calls for it. Changing, adapting, embracing technology, embracing change, and becoming a part of that change, of that process, of the movement. And just stick in there. Don't go. Be in the moment. Have the presence of mind constantly to be in the moment.
Thank you so much for joining us. We look forward to hosting you again when you come to Kenya, and have a lovely day.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me.
Thank you.